Well, there's a big sale on at Michael's, 30% off all yarn. So here is my trip to Michael's. Yay! Percent off all the yarn. So I'm gonna get some Burnat blanket yarn to make my cats. Lots of great choices. I think I'm loaded up. It's all Burnat blanket yarn and Lion's brand woolies. Thick and quick. Very exciting. I ended up having to get 2 trolleys. Hi there, I'm Pam Carr from Caraway Crochet, and today I'm here to share a yarn haul. I went to Michael's on Sunday or Saturday, I can't remember, Saturday, and I got a lot of yarn at 30% off, which was a really great deal. So I said I would share all my yarn here that I got. I got a lot of Burnat blanket yarn because I made a loaf cat and I loved it, and I didn't want to sell it, but I ended up selling it at my first market. I do a lot of like octopus and little whales and mushrooms and chickens. So I thought I'm going to just get lots of colors. I might even make some of the little loaf doggies as well. So anyway, these are the Burnat colors that I got. So I'm going to be bending over to get into my bags, and I'm sorry about the glare on my glasses, but I have to read the colors for you guys. So, and also if you're new to Canada or North America and you don't know about these different yarns, I did have someone mention when I shared a reel about my yarn haul that they're new to Canada and are interested in learning about some of the brands that we have for sale here. So these brands are all available in Michael's and probably in other places and online as well. So this is Burnat blanket yarn, and it comes in a length of 220 yards or 201 meters, and each of these skeins is 10.5 ounces or 300 grams. So I'm just going to share now the colors. It's a really nice, soft, it's a 6-weight, super bulky yarn, and it's perfect for blankets. I'm making a lot of blankets at the moment that they're in progress. I've got about 4. And also it makes these lovely soft plushies that you can sell at the market. They're very, very popular right now. So this is the first one I'm going to share. I actually made a blanket. My Rusty Throw blanket was made with this, and that is a free pattern on my blog. But this one is called Rust. Let me find Red Rust. So that's a really pretty color. I'm just going to put them down here once I've shared them, so I'll get a little pile. And this one is the same length and everything, but the color here is called white. I had to check because I did get another whitish color. This one, you can see they're a little bit different. This one is called Beach Foam, and this one actually is a bit variegated. You can see that it's got some white, some beige, some sandy colors. I made a little security blanket out of this, and it looks really beautiful. So that's Beach Foam. And then this one is also just the white. And here we have one. This is a beautiful color. This one is called Lead. It's a very deep, dark gray. I've got a brand new camera that I'm using today, and the colors seem to come out better on this. This seems very true to the color. Thought that would be great for cats. And then I got this black, just a regular black. I used that when I was making my granny square blankets. This one is called Birch. This is the one that is like an alternative to the white. It's just called Birch. I'm using that in a ripple blanket I'm making right now, that color. And then there's this really nice gold color. It's just called Gold. So yeah, you can see you can make some beautiful things with this Burnat blanket yarn. So I hope you like those. I thought I'd share them. I actually do have another bag of them, so I might have some other colors that'll be coming out soon. But in between, I've got these 2 skeins of Yarnspirations Burnat Super Value yarn, because I started a ripple Christmas blanket in red and white, And I bought a Pound of Love red, which was called Berry, I believe, and it was the wrong red. So I had to go into Michael's and get me some extra reds that are the right red for my ripple blanket. And this is just called, oh, this is the berry red. So this is berry. So maybe I'm confused with my other one. I'm going to have a look at that later. Anyway, these are berry, and they're Burnat Super Value Yarn Inspirations. And I should tell you, it's a 4 worsted weight yarn. If you're new to Canada, the worsted weight yarn is usually a lighter weight, you can see, than the super bulky. And it's 7 ounces or 197 grams and 440 yards or 402 meters for these. So I got those for my ripple blanket. And I also got, I don't know, I guess it's hidden some in a different bag. I got some off-white. So here we have, back to the Bernat. This one is called Whipped Cream. So I've got another white. I knew I had another white. So you see, it's a little bit different. One's pure white, one's more golden. And I've seen this called Antique White as well. It's a bit more creamy. So that's nice. Look at this one for cats. How cool is this one? This one is called Ivory Tweed. And it's a little bit sort of more textured on the edges, so that should make a really interesting loaf cat. The loaf cat that I made is from a pattern I got off of Etsy by Crochet by Annie, and this one here is called Vapor Gray. I'm trying to get all the different colors to make some different cats. I also am making my ripple blanket has this color in it, the gold, this color, the rusty one, and the bone. So yeah, then I got this color because I thought it's also great for my whales, and I can sometimes make octopus out of this color, and this color is called Light Teal. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. I love these yarns. They're so squishy and soft and beautiful. Yay. And here we have another variegated one. I thought this would be really cute for a cat. I can't wait to make all these cats. Salmon Sand, this is called Salmon Sand. And it's really quite beautiful. And I could mix this with a white, mix it with a gray, mix it with anything if I wanted to put some little patches on my kitty cat. And this is the one I was looking that goes with this. So I got a Pound of Love in it, and it's called the Antique White. So I'm making a tree skirt pattern, and that's using a different white. It's using the pure white, and it's using a deeper red. But that bag I have hidden away somewhere else. Oh, it's over here. Maybe I can find it here. I'll show you what I'm using. I'm using this red for my tree skirt. It's Pound of Love, and it's cherry, not berry. So I've got cherry and I've got berry. And this is being made into a tree skirt right now for Christmas trees. So I've got the cherry mixed with white, and then I'm using a green mixed with white. So that's in a work in progress that I'm going to be working on while I'm away from home. I'm over at my daughter's right now for Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving. So yeah, so I got the Antique White. This is for my ripple blanket with the berry red. Okay, so now we're going to go into what I've got for my Woolies Thick and Quick. And Woolies Thick and Quick is my go-to yarn for all my beanies. I do actually make chickens from it. And I also make fingerless gloves with it, headbands with it, and baby beanies as well, double pom-pom baby hats. So I need lots and lots of this for the market because I've got 2 Christmas markets coming up. And also I have crochet kits that I put together with a little project bag and a pattern and a hook and a bobble and a yarn needle. And I took them off, but I think with Christmas, I'm going to put them back up on my Etsy shop because it's nice to have some crochet kits that people can give as a gift with everything in, plus there's links to videos. So I got rust. When I was looking at my hats at the market, I suddenly realized I had no rust hats. So I got some of this rust. Just want to make sure I'm telling you the right color. Spice, actually. Spice. Good job, I checked. And this is a 6 super bulky yarn, Lion brand, woolies, thick and quick. And it's just gorgeous, soft. It's 20% wool, 80% acrylic. And it's 106 yards per skein. I can usually get 2 of my crochet beanies that I make with my big Q hook out of here. It depends what you're working on, right? And it's 106 yards or 97 meters. And 6 ounces or 170 grams. So this is the Spice. That's just a beautiful color. I actually started using some of my Raisin, and because I love that, and I made something with this Oatmeal. This Oatmeal is one of the staple colors of my kits. So if you want to order a kit, you can usually get Oatmeal or gray or the burgundy color or the gold and the Fisherman, which is the white. So this is one of the colors from the crochet kit, Oatmeal, and it's very popular neutral for hats for sale at the market. Then I just got the white. This is the Fisherman. They call it Fisherman for some reason. They're all the same yardage and the same weight. I'm just sharing all my colors that I got. Look at this beautiful color. Just if you're thinking, what's out there that I could order? And you can order Michaels online, right? I'm not sponsored by Michaels. I'm just sharing my enthusiasm for the products here. All right, this one's called Bedrock. Very interesting. Little speckles of color in there. Bedrock. That's what that one is. And here's the marble gray. That's another neutral that is always popular, and I have that one available in my crochet kit when I get them put up on my Etsy shop. They're not up there yet. And then I got this sparkly one. I used this a couple of years ago, actually. And I actually made a bag for somebody with it that matched their hat. They were so happy to have that. I can do gloves to match the hat too, the little chunky fingerless gloves, the short and chunky ones. This color is called Galaxy. Beautiful. Oh, that's what that is. I wondered what that is. I've got this on my daughter's bookshelf, and I thought, what's that blurry thing in the corner? It was a file. Anyway, next up is this beautiful green, and the color of this green, it's called Kale. And I use this one in the hats. I bought a pattern that has Christmas trees sort of going around a knit hat, and I needed the kale. This is a beautiful green for making those kinds of Christmassy hats, right? And here we have a really pretty color. I've never used this one before. This one is called Sealglass. So pretty. It's kind of got some blues and grays in it, which Sealglass often has when you get it from the beach. So that's Sealglass. And next we have, I think this one's, no, this one's called River Run. River Run. I thought it was charcoal, but it's actually got more bluey gray in it. Bluey gray with a bit of, yeah, mixed texture. So that's going to make some really beautiful hats. That one won't be in my crochet kit. The specialty colors don't go in my crochet kit. Another white. I had to get lots of whites for the crochet kits. And here is the Raisin. This is what I'm working on right now. I made my daughter a hat yesterday, and then I'm knitting. I just cast on to knit one of my Noku beanies, one of Shmini Beanie's patterns that I bought, and I'll be making those for the Christmas market. And we get some different colors coming up here. Another gray, and another oatmeal, and another gray. Oh no, is that gray? This one's called, no, this is Arctic Ice. Beautiful tones in there. Look at them. I get these because I think they're nice to make something a little bit different. They make beautiful baby beanies. Plus, I like to have little bits left over extra. And if I do any Fair Isle projects, I can blend in these really different colors in with as a Fair Isle touch of Fair Isle. So here we go. Here's a new one. This is a different one. Campfire. I've never bought that one before. Really pretty. And they are very soft. And I see people walking around the market at black years after they've bought my hats. This is the burgundy that I use, and it's called Claret. And somebody actually came to the market last Saturday in hers that she bought 2 years ago. And they just look beautiful even years later. So if you do make things for the market, these are beautiful. It's my chunky beanie pattern, and the chunky beanie pattern is free on my blog, but it's also in my Etsy shop, and it's made on a Q hook, and it works up really fast, and you can sell them for a decent amount of money. And then I buy my pom-poms in from Warehouse 2020, and I did just share a video of my pom-pom haul, and it just makes the hats really special. And then I get some little wooden tags from Sweet Pine Hills. I might do a market prep one. This is my yarn haul, so I won't talk about that too much. This one's called Bluegrass. I love this one. It's always nice to have some hats that pop. And here's another. I think this is Spice. I don't want to say it too fast because sometimes I'm wrong. Yeah. It's a Spice. It's a really nice warm color. This pink is gorgeous. It's called Blossom, and it's one of my favorite pinks. And I use that for the baby hats, but also they're nice for regular beanies and children's. And I like to put my dreamsicle pom-poms, blue and pink pom-poms on them. But sometimes I'll just put a regular pom-pom on if somebody doesn't want one like that. Here's another Sealglass. Tell you, I got a lot of yarn. Another oatmeal. We don't need to look at all the oatmeal. I'm just going to see if I can find one more color that's a different color. Here we go. Harvest. And I got 2 of these. And I love the mix on this. And I'm going to knit some hats with this. And I'm also going to crochet one. And I think I got a couple of balls, and then I'm going to be making some involving Fair Isle. These look really nice in Fair Isle. Knit hats. So that is my yarn haul. And I hope you enjoyed it. It's a bit chaotic. I've got yarn all over my feet, around my feet here right now. But I'm really excited. It's always great when you can go to a store and get 30% off all the yarn that you're going to need for the upcoming season. And I'm going to be really busy making all of these little loaf cats in different color combinations. So I've been downloading patterns like crazy. Been over on Etsy getting all those. And I've ordered lots of safety eyes, and even some with the colors on the outside, the Kaiwa eyes, I think they're called. So I'm going to have some fun making all those hats. And then in between that, I'm going to be trying to get some new posts up on my blog. And yes, and keep trying to remember to get some videos up on YouTube. So if you like Caraway Crochet, you want to be a part of this community, and you want notifying if we do a live. I used to do a lot of lives, and I stopped when I got COVID in June. And I'm trying to get myself back into the routine of coming onto YouTube and saying hi to all my friends here. So thank you very much, and please do subscribe to my channel. Click on that little bell for notifications, and you can check out my blog, carawaycrochet.com. Lots of free patterns over there. Normally, the patterns I have as tutorials here on YouTube that are free on my blog, I do have a link under the pattern. And often if it's a right-handed video tutorial, in the right up below in the description where you can click more, there will be a link to the left-handed. And if it's a left-handed tutorial, there'll be a link underneath to the right-handed version, because I like to get left and right-handed versions up for most of my projects. There might be one or two that I've missed, but you can always message me and let me know. Okay, so thank you very much, and I'd love to hear from you. Take care. See you next time.